A tropical cyclone has been named in the Gulf of Carpentaria this afternoon. It is a Category 1 system, Tropical Cyclone Lincoln, and over the next 6 to 12 hours it's going to make its way onshore onto the Northern Territory, and it will eventually lose tropical cyclone status. If we zoom into the north of the country, this is the Gulf here between North Queensland and the NT. We can see a lot of moisture, a lot of cloud in the water vapour satellite imagery, and we can see a bit of circulation as well, which is spinning around the Category 1 tropical cyclone, which is in the southwestern Gulf. It's only going to be a short-lived cyclone though. Later on Friday afternoon, around 4 or 5 o'clock Northern Territory time, Central Standard Time, we're expecting this tropical cyclone to cross over the coastline and start to make its way onto land. Once it does get onto the land, it is going to pretty quickly become a tropical low. And then through the course of the weekend, this tropical low is going to work on a westward trajectory across the Northern Territory, bringing some areas of quite heavy rain through these central places. We'll talk more about rain in a second, but firstly, a look at the tropical cyclone warning showing areas likely to see gale force winds during this afternoon's crossing. The warning zone is this orange area here. We can zoom in a touch further and see it covers some parts of far northwest Queensland, here from Mornington Island up to the border, which is the straight line here, and into the Northern Territory, where the tropical cyclone warning extends up to Bing Bong, and that includes Borroloola. Gale force winds are expected here through Friday afternoon and evening, and even more broadly, we have a severe weather warning covering a larger area of northwest Queensland and northeast Northern Territory throughout this yellow region. Later on Friday and potentially early on Saturday afternoon, we could see damaging wind gusts and heavy to locally intense rainfall. Speaking of rain, let's track the path through the middle of the Northern Territory over the next couple of days. Saturday, Sunday, it's going to move westwards out towards that western border with WA, and over the course of the weekend, quite significant rainfall expected, and you'll see that the heaviest rain is on the southern flank of the moving tropical cyclone or tropical low, meaning the heaviest rain likely to go between Tennant Creek and Elliot, where we could see daily rainfall totals of 50 to 100 millimetres, as the widespread values in isolated areas getting upwards of 150 or possibly even 200 millimetres over a 24-hour period through the central parts of the NT and some northern parts of Queensland as well. Because of all this incoming rainfall, there is a broad array of flood watches. All the rivers through these purple areas could see a flood response as those river levels do rise with the incoming rainfall. Now, of particular note, some of these areas in northwest Queensland are still experiencing flooding from the exceptionally heavy rain over the past couple of weeks associated with ex-tropical cyclone Kirrily. Floodwaters are still easing through some of these places, but with the further incoming rainfall, renewed rises are possible. This could be of particular concern around Burketown and Domagee, where many roads are shut and some communities are still isolated. So stay up to date throughout the course of Friday and the weekend. You can find the latest weather and warnings at the Bureau website and app, and as always, through severe weather, do listen to all advice from local emergency management. Stay safe and thanks for watching.